She is the queen of country music. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're taking a look at the life and career of Dolly Parton. Dolly Rebecca Parton was born on January 19, 1946 in Sevierville, Tennessee. As a child, Parton performed on radio and television programs before an encounter with Johnny Cash at the Grand Ole Opry convinced her to follow her heart and pursue music by moving to Nashville after high school graduation. In the mid-1960s, she began writing songs for other singers, and these songs reflected her humble background and the evangelical Christian beliefs of her family. The success of her track Put It Off Until Tomorrow, which was recorded by Bill Phillips, enabled Parton to put out her own material.
Don't try to cry your way out of this. Don't try to lie.
Her singles Dumb Blonde and Something Fishy peaked in the top 25 spots on the country charts and later appeared on her 1967 debut, Hello, I'm Dolly.
Just because I'm blonde, don't think I'm dumb, 'cause this dumb blonde ain't nobody's fool.
This record caught the attention of country entertainer Porter Wagoner and sparked the beginning of a professional relationship between the two that would last for several years.
And here's a little gal that I know you're going to really learn to love because she's a fine singer and one of the finest little gals that I've ever met.
The pair performed many duets together, and Parton even appeared as a regular on his television program, The Porter Wagoner Show. Their first single together was The Last Thing on My Mind, which reached number 6 on the country charts. The pair recorded multiple albums together, such as Just Between You and Me, Porter Wayne and Dolly Rebecca, and Once More, which generated a number of top 10 hits.
Yes, Daddy was an old-time preacher man.
Parton continued working on her solo career as well. She released several records, like Just Because I'm a Woman and In the Good Old Days When Times Were Bad, but they received lackluster success in comparison to her efforts with Wagoner.
Well, good morning, Captain.
Things turned around when she released a cover of the Jimmy Rogers track, Mule Skinner Blues, which reached number 3 on the charts. Her first number 1 single, Joshua, began a series of solo hits, including Coat of Many Colors, which later became a trademark song. 1973's Jolene, from the album of the same name, and 1974's I Will Always Love You, written in tribute to Wagoner, also became mega successes.
And I will always love you.
In the mid-1970s, Parton not only starred in her own variety show Dolly, but also attempted to branch out into pop music. This began with the albums All I Can Do in 1976, followed by New Harvest First Gathering, which contained pop and R&B covers. The latter topped the country charts, but was a mainstream disappointment. Her first crossover success was the Grammy-winning Here You Come Again. It was her first album to sell over 1 million copies. The title track hit number 1 on the country charts and number 3 on the pop charts.
Come again, and here I go.
Parton's commercial success grew with pop-oriented hits that still found country chart success. Examples include the duets with Kenny Rogers, Islands in the Stream, and Real Love. Following a number of television appearances in the late 1970s were several film roles in the 80s. Parton's first feature film was 9 to 5, for which she wrote the Oscar-nominated hit of the same name. These were followed by roles in movies such as The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Rhinestone, and Steel Magnolias.
Am I interrupting something?
No, I'm just screaming at my husband. I can do that anytime.
In 1987, the critically acclaimed album Trio with Linda Ronstadt and Emmylou Harris generated 4 top 10 country hits and was followed by the negatively reviewed and poorly selling record Rainbow. Parton then decided to concentrate on country music, which resulted in White Limousine, an effort that put her on the country charts at number 3.
What you coming when you're looking like that.
In 1992, her commercial fortune significantly increased with the massive success of Whitney Houston's version of Parton's song, I Will Always Love You. Next up were collaborative efforts such as 1994's Honky Tonk Angels with Loretta Lynn and Tammy Wynette, and 1999's Trio 2, again with Harris and Ronstadt. These were followed by several Grammy-winning bluegrass albums.
Little sparrow, precious fragile little thing.
2005 saw the release of the cover compilation Those Were the Days and an Oscar nomination for the song Travelin' Through that appeared on the soundtrack to the film Transamerica. Her first single on her own label Dolly Records would be Better Get to Livin', which was later featured on the 2008 record Backwoods Barbie.
I'm just a backwoods Barbie, too much makeup, too much hair.
Since 1966, Parton has been married to Carl Thomas Dean, though he shuns the spotlight and rarely appears with her at events. While she is a philanthropist and a shrewd businesswoman, Dolly Parton is above all a singer-songwriter, so it is little wonder that her authentic and heartfelt songs, along with her voluptuous figure and flamboyant sense of style, have made her one of the most successful country artists of all time.
So come back now, you hear?